my good people. I'm making this video, I just want to give quick tips to my cosmetology students that are out there who are either entering cosmetology or who are almost finished. A lot of times we look at cosmetology school as just something to get by as, in that we won't need the things that we use there in the salon, but you do. So I just want to give you a couple of tips on things to be mindful of when you're working on your mannequins that will help you when you get out into the real world, to help you move a little quicker with any of your training that you may take. The very, very first thing I want to talk about is distribution of product onto the mannequin. I remember being in cosmetology school and we just would spray that mannequin like nobody's business, no rhyme or reason. When you get into the real world and you are distributing product onto the mannequin's hair, it is a science to it. I'm sorry to tell you, but it really is. So you really want to pay attention to that when you are in cosmetology school. Pay attention to how you distribute water or any type of product. So when you are spraying the water on the hair, you don't want to just look at her like, okay, I'm just gonna spray it everywhere. Have a little control. So you want to be able to mist it in a proper manner. Whatever you guys are doing, if it's hair cutting, if it's styling, you just want to really, really practice on distributing the product throughout the mannequin's hair properly. Because when you get behind the chair, you're gonna have to do it. So why not start in cosmetology school? Another tip I want to give you that kind of takes a long while to learn is keeping the comb in your hand while you are working, be it hair cutting or styling. So it's a little awkward and weird at first. However, if you really focus on it, it will help you to transition from in cosmetology school to behind the chair. And what it does, keeping the comb in your hand just kind of helps with control as well as timing. So if you already have that mastered, by the time you get out of cosmetology school, all you have to worry about is focusing on learning the actual technique. So when you're working on your mannequin, keep the comb in your hand. Try your hardest not to set it down. It doesn't matter if you're hair cutting, keeping the comb in your hand, and palming your shears. Those are things that you really, really want to focus on when you are in cosmetology, because it does take time to really, really grasp that concept. So you want to practice keeping your comb in your hand and palming your shears, even if you are using the flat iron. So when you start to use the flat iron, you want to be able to keep the comb in your hand. This flat iron is not on, and of course your sections will be, and partings will be so much better than that. You'll clip that hair up better. But keep the comb in your hand. So practice on that. You will be amazed at how farther along you will be if you do that, okay? Try not to sit the comb down for every little thing that you do. You'll be amazed at how far along you'll get. So those are two little tips that I really wanted to focus on to help you as you go throughout your time in cosmetology school. That will help you when you get behind the chair. So I hope that this has helped someone. If you have any other questions or anything that you would like me to cover, please let me know and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you and happy beauty school.